want to talk about hope. I know you're like, Athena, we're talking business, but you guys know I talk more than just about business. Our personal life and what's happening in our personal life affects business. And as leaders, our team's personal lives and what's going on with them affect our business. So let's think about this. Hope is actually a strategic maneuver in business. Okay? Hope is the thread that keeps people moving forward. It gives them the ability to believe that no matter what is going on in the economy, what the numbers look like, if they're burnt out, it allows them to keep moving forward. We need that in business. We need it personally and we need it for our teams. What happens when we don't have hope, though, when it's missing? We have fear based decision making, which no decision is ever fantastic when it's fear based. We have burnout and discouragement. And anytime we're in that burnout, you guys have heard me talk about emotional quicksand. Burnout dumps us into emotional quicksand and stops us from being productive and creative. Okay. Not good for business development. It also um, makes us start micromanaging instead of trusting. That's not a great place to be in management, right? That's not going to get the best out of our team if we're doing that. It slows down creative and innovative skills. And honestly, when hope is missing, oftentimes salespeople have an innate block to go for the close. And oftentimes our team will blame us if hope is missing from our organization. So think about that. I mean, that's not a business that any of us want to be running. Think about this too. Hope chemically changes the brain. It creates dopamine. Okay. So hope is not only, it's a psychology, right? It's an actual science. There is science. There is a chemical reaction to hope. So we not only need it in our heart and our soul, but our brains need the chemical reaction too. So it is innate. We all need it. But let's talk about this. How hope becomes a sales and leadership strategy. Okay, so you're in leadership. How do I use hope? Well, first of all, if you add hope to your organization, it helps retention. It helps resilience in your team. It helps create vision and trust. Tell me a leader that doesn't want retention, resilience, vision, and trust. Hope does that. So, how do we build hope? You have to anchor the vision. Reconnect with your team with the vision and mission, core values that explains why they need to do the day-to-day grind and still have hope for a future. And hello, the next thing, we have to celebrate successes, not just perfection. Personally and professionally, we do not celebrate successes near enough. And we need to model grit transparently. As the leaders, we need to show them we have hope, that we have determination, we have grit, and we're being honest with them, but we are also showing them what it looks like to move forward. The other thing that I love is that hope is contagious. I love that. As a leader, you set the tone, you bring the hope, and your team will follow. Please, in a time in the world where it's a little crazy, be a light for your team and yourself. Embrace hope. Leadership wrapped in hope is powerful.